wanna do? We'll see who loses the first fight here. We'll see. I also wonder what's gonna be the setups on this map for both teams in terms of where to send people at the beginning.
I forget where the spawns are. I think attackers. Yeah, attackers. I'm pretty sure Zerg's just gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the blue team is 100% always going to send Zerg Shaman somewhere. Because that's what they always do. They always go for 2v2s, or if there is only one person, then they just gank the person. But the orange team, I could imagine them sending free mid.
What the blue team could do here is they could send Barricade and Auto to C, expecting only the Shaman to, and they could send the J to A to get that point while they can test C and just.
Yeah, they could do that, but then the problem is that there's a Lawbringer in mid who can gank really quickly.
Yeah, I think you should give up entire B and try to stall them around.
Yeah, you could do that. Or maybe if that's the case, you could maybe even just send two people C, two people A, and if there's if there's a lot of people on one point, you can just leave. But I think they're just they're just sending Shaman.
Okay, maybe they are expecting the 2v2 at C.
Yeah,
Okay, they read what the play was.
Yes, this is a 1v1 we're watching on C right now. Oh, that was a very weird play by Clutch. And already someone's dead. How do you die against Nobushi Lawbringer? They died already, both of them on mid. They died against Lawbringer, not even Lawbringer. They died against Jungjun Nobushi as Nobushi Lawbringer. Oh, Kensei Lawbringer, sorry.
Yeah, you should never be able to die to that.
Yeah, there's no way they can kill you. The only way they could is with like Garbreak's unblockable timing, but that's playable around with a teammate or rolls. Oh, they did kill Barricade, but Odo has revenge. He's bleeding though.
Sure, just.
Oh, yeah, he just didn't throw. He was guaranteed throw. This just got way longer than it should be.
Auto will get revenge a second time if they fuck up with
They're fucking up really hard. Can they do it? Can they even just finish them off? Is it possible?
Yeah. No.
No.
This looks really bad for Orange team.
Yeah, this was really bad for them. Yeah, very bad gang. They do have mid somehow, but Crack already killed somebody in mid. I'm not sure how people are dying to Jungjun here, but yeah, Clutch is dead here. And
Auto got a lot of renown for, I am assuming.
Yeah, I'm sure he has his tier 1 at least, maybe tier 2. Skeptic is just fighting here against the Lawbringer, but yeah, they're gonna finish the Lawbringer off. I assume. The Lawbringer is trying to run away, but oh, somehow that hit. Krag is going C.
Even though blue team has been killing them, they do not have control of the minions just yet for some reason.
Yeah, but they have control of the entire map, and they killed Azur just now on C. This is looking like the first game. Again, very bad ganks, just like what happened in the first game. Extremely terrible ganks. Clash is just fighting off point here. Obviously, he tried to storm on C, and he ended up just taking damage and not being able to heal anywhere anymore. He's going mid now. There's a big fight happening. They did get a kill. I think it was on Skeptic or on somebody. They got a kill in mid, so maybe they can get A. So maybe then Clutch will be able to heal.
Yeah, they have captured A. This mid fight does look okay. Never mind. Clutch is that was looking good until Clutch died, and now.
Yeah.
There's no way they can win, but they are giving up the revive for free. And Skeptic sniped him with a.
Azur is dead though. Lawbringer here is about to get destroyed, and there's no help for him. He will just buy himself here. Clutch is back mid. Clutch is back mid, and he's gonna try to go for the revive, but Skeptic is gonna be able to stop it. Even with speed revive, isn't really much that he could do there. That was a weird heavy. I think he tried to do a dodge heavy, just didn't work out. And he's just 1v1 Skeptic. Now on Crack stream, he just went to C, I think, to take it. or to heal maybe, I'm not sure. And he's back in mid, ganking or just fighting against Clutch and Lawbringer. But while this all goes on, they have the blue team has mid and the blue team has C. There's a big fight happening over A.
Looks like they're gonna lose the mid fight. Clutch is out of stamina and he is dead.
Yeah, that was a bad Sifu there. That Sifu allowed him to be punished. But Crack did die to the Lawbringer. While the blue team won the fight on C, sorry, on A. This is going decently well for what should have been a really bad situation.
Skeptic has revenge and he missed the Sidewinder, but he gets the kill.
Yeah, that was a weird play there. And he gets damage, nice damage on the on Clutch there.
He has his tier 3, so this fight should be in favor of Skeptic.
Yeah, this should be a very easy fight for Skeptic here.
Is
And there's a Crack's tier 3 there. Jung, so yeah, this should be an easy fight for them to win. And he got his tier 4 already.
Just got 2 feats in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. And Clutch is dead. Lawbringer's here, but Lawbringer's by himself. Oh, that was an interesting play. But yeah, he's just by himself against Shaman Gang. Shaman is out of stamina. Crack got C. They killed somebody here. He's going to help the gang against the Lawbringer. But no, I think he just decided not to. I think he's just going back to boost, yeah. Until 1.1 thousand, I assume they're gonna just stay here on. He's gonna just stay on C. Oh no, he leaves immediately.
Someone should have went boosting A because they got a free back half there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Orange team had a single tier 4, they would be able to get mid here just fine. But it's difficult to do it now. And
they gave up both home points for nothing, it seems like.
Yeah.
Except for 2 kills.
Crack does have his tier 4 though, and that's very nice. And yeah, he just used it to deny a revive.
Stop the revive. But Clutch is just gonna heal some of that up, but Berserk is chasing him, so no.
Yeah. There's a 1v1 with the Kensei happening, but there isn't gonna be that much. This is important though. Yeah, Clutch is gonna eat a lot of damage here. I think he went for the light parry, but there was an unblockable coming instead. And he's the stamina now, which is a big problem.
He will die here.
Yeah, he should at least. Yeah, there we go, he is dead. But they have no way to really go back. Crack is coming A with a Shaman as well.
He is already under half health.
Oh god, yeah. But, oh, and he's out of stamina
They're
as well.
both out of stam, so he can stall the Shaman gank while Itachi.
Oh, Itachi just went back. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Drake is dead.
Clutch doesn't have his tier 3 yet though. Alright, they won the fight on A. They have been doing well on fights like these, but...
They won C as well, I think. And they will unbreak.
Yeah, they're going to unbreak. Oh no, just not enough. 3 of them were dead, but they ended up being able to be there just in time for C. If they would have been, if they would have unbroken, then...
Be able to get C again.
Yeah, they might be able to,
They
but...
get C, and they won't.
Oh no, they did. They did take it. So they did rally, but...
Clutch has both of his feats now.
They let it get the revive.
That was a bad fire blast. You want to save for the team fight, not for mid.
Yeah, he just threw it in mid for anybody who didn't see that. Somebody died there on, oh, Azur just floated there and he's dead. Oh no, he's not dead. But yeah, this is heavily in favor of the blue team, and there's no way they can even unbreak anymore, so they will have to pull like the biggest miracle comeback.
And there's a firebomb in it. It hits nobody. Craig doesn't throw him into the fire trap or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Oh, how did that hit? That was not confirmed. He should be able to, yeah. He died with his tier 3, Clash of this. And now this is just, yeah, this is gonna finish. Yeah, this would have been like the sickest comeback ever. If they were.
They're letting Lawbringer protected revive.
That's not a protected. That's not a protected revive. That Juggernaut.
Oh.
But they did get the tier 3 at least off. That's a lot of damage there. Again,
Clutch decided not to hit the Zerg. That could have done a lot of damage.
Yeah. But Krak did die.
We'll get a rest here. Barricade is up. He got revenge. Clutch needed to... That is also just bad. Clutch just needed to stand on the revive and jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they will kill Barricades, I guess.
Well, that was that was a nice gang there. But they need to be able to take C and heal. And then, if they take all the points, then a comeback is always possible. But did they just kill somebody with the Fire Flask?
Yeah, and they're gonna kill the others. That was really bad staying in mid. The second you get respawned, you should have just ran.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that this was winnable, but this was definitely a very bad play by the blue.
Definitely throwable.
Yeah, like the blue team was playing this so poorly that they could have come back, very possibly, but at this point, of course, there's nothing they can do. As nice as this is, getting a lot of damage, but it's nothing's really gonna happen here. Yeah, the longer, yeah, that was a nice gank there, off of choke. Just not enough range.
This team fight is looking really good for the orange team as well.
Yeah, I know how blue team is trying to throw this so hard. Like, it's impossible, I think, at this point to throw it, but...
Yeah.
Clutch almost already has revenge as well.
Itachi, do not eat guard break, Itachi. You will get bled and die.
Yeah, it's a really bad idea. He has Dragon, but he has so little health that it doesn't matter that much. He just has to survive.
Wait for the tier 3.
Yeah. Nice.
They won't get the revive here because
nice. Skeptic's dead.
Clutch, you need a tier 3.
Yeah, never mind. Oh no, just not in time. And this got way closer than it should have been. And if the orange team had played it better, they actually could have possibly got to breaking. Which, because someone's saying in chat, they would just win on timing. Well, if the other team breaks, the timer resets. So if those team fight wins, they were able to actually take them and do something with them. Like get mid, go everyone to heal instead of letting 2 people die. They actually maybe could have been able to break the other team. For a game that we were saying like 2 minutes in, it was over. Alright, so that was a...
This should not have been even close.
No, you should not have been any close. Yeah. Like, with how it was a huge possibility of a throw by the blue team. Like, they played very poorly by letting them get the revives. There's like kind of trickling in at some point as well. Eating so much damage from the junction and from the Kensei, who had his unblockable. They were eating so much damage that they made that comeback possible, but of course it was also well played by the orange team that ended up almost coming back. But that means that this is a 2v1, sorry, not 2v1, 2v1 for Crack's team. This is a best of 5. If Crack's team wins this game, this is over. The tournament is over, they win the tournament. If Clutch team wins the next 2 games, they will go into the grand finals, let's say, and they will just need to win 1 more best of 5. But they have to win on Sanctuary Bridge, and they have to win the next game as well. Which they're definitely capable of. They've shown that they can win, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if Crack's team can kind of clean up the mess that is their late game, and if they can, then Clutch's team should not be able to win with how these games have been going. Or we could get the second game of Shard, where Crack's team just crumbled and kind of got destroyed, or we could get the first Shard game where the opposite happened. We'll see what's gonna happen here. The same team comes. Junction is even better, I would say, on this map than on some other maps because of how small it is, and because of how much you can play against backups. You can close all the gates, and then all the team fights and things like that are so much more important. Right. So again, the same composition, nothing changed. Nice damage by Clutch.
Skeptic is already.
Yeah, Skeptic doesn't seem to know exactly how to play in these teamfights against Jung Jun. Skeptic's already super low, yeah. Thing is though, yeah, Clutch is taking this damage now. Yeah, I think Azur may have possibly gotten like too excited, and now he's dead. But they did kill, yeah. There was a trade-off at least.
Clutch going for a choke and
oh yeah. The choke is... it ended up not giving him that much damage. But I think that was a misclick. It must have been a misclick. Oh nice, they got the kill, but again this is a trade. And there is a backup going on. This could be really bad for the blue team. No, oh! Ah, this...
Okay.
This...
Just don't touch him, Skeptic. There
this could have been really good for both teams, but it ended up being very good for the orange team at this point.
They got the backup as well, knowing that. Okay.
Yeah, they.
But okay.
Oh, they won A at least, and Crack is only half health, but he is going in. But ooh, the person's already dead. Whoever that was. And Crack is about to die, so they're gonna be able to get. Oh, how did they fuck it up? Okay, well, that was a very interesting ganks, but they should be able to get mid and maybe even pressure C. I'm not sure about that one, but Barrick is going to heal. I don't know if he can even heal. He's super low. Maybe he just died. I'm not sure. And now he just died, so they should be able to get mid now. The blue team, they should be able to get mid, but Skeptic got the revenge. Maybe not actually. This was a wasted opportunity to come back into this game by blue team. They're not out of it by any means, but it could have been an even game if they had taken mid and killed Skeptic. But obviously they didn't do it. That's a lot of damage by Crack there, but Skeptic is very low, and he's dead. Yes, everyone is so low here though. And Crack is dead, he has to go heal. Clutch, yeah. Both Clutch and the Kensei are healing. Which means that there's nothing really going on the other side of the map. Yeah, Azur, I think that this is super blinking red, almost at the enemy point.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's dead now.
They won't be able to get mid.
Yeah, I'd be careful of backups if I were them here. But actually Shaman's here, so... Yeah. And this is a very awkward.
Good deflect from Barricade, but didn't follow it up.
Yeah, I think he didn't expect to get it.
Clutch just.
Oh, oh god, that was really. I think he panicked because he saw that it was a bad situation, and they really needed to do something out of it. But he just panicked really hard, and that was a big throw of the situation there. He just went in and ate all of the damage. Crack is out of stamina in mid. White Wolf is getting some nice damage, but yeah, he got parried. Now Azur is dead as well, and White Wolf was about to be out of on the ground, but he got revenge there at the end, but he just couldn't use it. And this seems like it's back to the situation at the beginning of the game where they're triple capped and they need a miracle. They got one kind of miracle already in this game, but I don't think they can get another. I don't think Orange team is going to let them back into it again. They're trying to back up, but this doesn't work. The gates are closed. You have to go through mid, which there is somebody there, always.
Yeah, this game is. I don't think they can come back from this one.
It will be very difficult.
If they lose this fight on home.
Yeah, if they lose this fight, I can't imagine them coming back. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Looks like.
He just couldn't get that. That was so close. Like, if the Lawbringer had been able to interrupt the bite, they could have been able to win it. Because he did get a parry. I'm not sure if he zoned on that parry or what he did.
No, he did a riposte. He definitely should have zoned.
Yeah,
maybe he was spamming light and didn't expect
he should have definitely zoned there on that parry, which possibly could have meant that they would be able to win that fight, because everyone was so low there. But now instead, they did get mid in the meantime, which is nice, but they're about to lose it because of the numerical advantage that the orange team has.
Lawbringer is losing the 1v1 to Shaman.
Yeah. They did get a revive.
And he is.
But there's gonna be this revive as well here on mid. Oh, there's a 1v1 between Shaman and JJ on A right now. Then Jungjan, he has to like be able to kill him, but it's very difficult to do that as Jungjan. And there's help coming.
Clutch lagged out. Yes, there he goes. And that is the game.
Oh no. That's such bad timing. Well, the game is already over, but that's really bad timing. Well, that happened. Okay, well that's unfortunate, very unfortunate ending. But this series has been pretty good. Well, the game 2 and 3 were really good, I would say. Game 1 and 4, this one that we're watching, and the very first one on Shard, they weren't as good. But I think the second game, where Clutch's team won, and I think the third game, that super close game on Temple Garden, that should have never been that close. I think those are pretty good games. But yeah, this is just over, of course. Alright, so it's GG, 3-1 for Crack's team. Yeah, despite Skeptic having really bad team fights in the last game, for example, I feel like in the very first team fight, I think what happened is they got so much damage that they got excited and they want to, like, you know, keep the pressure going. But it's for honor. If you do that in any way too hastily, you're gonna eat so much damage. And then Azur died immediately, almost after that. They did get another kill, I think, there. I think the Skeptic kill. But then they got backed up, and they couldn't back up. And they couldn't even finish off the fight in mid because of how low everyone was. So they ended up being triple capped, and the game was almost over at that point. Or super huge advantage for Crack's team. But they did end up slightly coming back, but they just couldn't quite make it, and then just fell all the way back to the starting position of after the first fight, and they couldn't just come back after that anymore.